I learned everything pretty much except sales. And that was the biggest bottleneck in the business. For a while, it was just plateauing at maybe like anywhere from like 2 to 5K. And then right after that, we went straight to just like whiteboard sessions.
Yeah.
And you just broke down everything, just like rewired a lot for me.
It's good, everyone. Here with Damien, one of my top guys here. I'm not sure like what was the exact commission amount that we hit, like the highest.
Yeah, we did 10K.
10K?
It was like change, yeah, 10 and change.
Nice. Sweet. Well, I just wanted to chat it up. Obviously, you had like a really good month. So just kind of like, just talk about your experience, bro, what you've been up to, how everything.
Yeah, no, it's been great. From day one, like coming into the program and training with you, it definitely was exceeding my expectations. Definitely exceeded my expectations. I never had been in a like sales program or mentorship before. And not only that, but being new into the online space, I didn't really know what to expect. But once I got in,
like what were your like expectations before, and then like what happened? Like,
so I have had before training with you and getting your mentorship, like I had done something in like the agency space, and it helped a lot. But I think just being so new into the space, there's a lot of things I didn't realize I wasn't getting, which biggest thing was like sales. I learned everything pretty much except sales. And that was the biggest bottleneck in the business. And that's when I realized like, wow, every business is sales and how important it really is. And I seen all these like gurus, I guess you could say, right? Different coaches, different high ticket sales guys. But I knew a lot of them made their money from like doing other stuff. And a lot of it was just like course money. But when I found you, I was definitely more like keen, because you're a smaller account. No one really knew you. You didn't have like all these crazy students. And yeah, I mean, definitely was expecting it to just be like a community and like a few calls and everything. But the amount of support that I've received from you, like being able to just like break down calls whenever or ask you about like how to handle a certain objection. And that's one side of it. I think the biggest thing that you did that I wouldn't have gotten from other people is just like so many mindset shifts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's like the biggest thing. Like sales is like extremely internal. Like the prospect is really a reflection of like the type of standards you hold yourself to. And I feel like a lot of people don't talk about that. Like people are saying the word tracks, but they're not embodying the word tracks in their own like internal kind of like dialogue, you know? And that does like a lot of it makes a big difference. It also helps with the marketing. Like people don't understand that too. If you fix your sales, your fulfillment gets better because you're signing higher quality clients at a higher close rate, and you could throw it back into the marketing. But you were running a roofing agency before, right? And now you're like switching. Obviously, you're closing big deals and like progressing into management. I'm super stoked to see like how you grow. But kind of speak a little bit more about that, because I know a lot of closers are closing now and honestly like stuck. Like they're like, I'm going to close forever. And I don't know if there's an end to it.
Yeah, no, for sure. Because whether you're like a closer or an agency owner, an offer owner, whatever it is, like you have to have sales. You have to not just have it too, but like be good at it. And a lot of people think like their marketing will make up for it, but it's like you said, they do go like hand in hand. So I would say, for like closers, like you can think you know high ticket sales because you see online and they try to make it look like simple or easy. But then when you meet someone like you, when I met you, I was like, oh wait, so this is what sales actually is.
Yeah.
And you would even
it's not just talking to people. Like, it's not what it is. Yeah.
And you would even take like my definition of sales and just completely rewire it.
Yeah.
Where before I was like, oh yeah, sales is convincing people so that way they could pay and get the product or service. Versus you were like, no, sales is helping someone make the best decision for themselves. And if you have that conviction, then the sale would just be natural.
And it helps with everything else, bro. Because like when you're hiring team members, bro, like you need to sell them too. Like that is its own sales process. Interviewing people is its own sales process. And I think it's really cool like for me to kind of see someone's like world open up when I kind of break it down to them, and they're like, oh my God, I've been thinking it's convincing people for the past like 19 years, right? Or like every time someone thinks it's sales, it's just like just pitch them as quickly as possible, when it's actually like the total opposite.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
And I guess it's like, for me, especially when I'm able to kind of break that down to someone, that's where I find like most of my fulfillment in like helping other guys. Like before you hit a high monthly commission, like what were you doing? You're running the roofing agency. How much was that bringing in? And then like how'd you progress?
Yeah, I think for a while it was just plateauing at maybe like anywhere from like 2 to 5K. But then once getting sales right and everything like that just helped everything as well. And then it just made more sense to switch over.
Yeah. You also did a little bit of coaching in my program.
Yeah.
Back end. So I appreciate it. It's really great. How's the like community, I guess, like the community aspect?
Yeah, community is really good. I know we worked really, really hard to build that culture in it. So it's not just like you're getting in there and it's like these door-to-door guys or like, you know, it's just a good mix of everyone. There's door-to-door, there was solar, there's high-ticket salespeople, everyone who just wants to really nail down their sales game in whatever industry they were in. And you're not showing up like, for lack of better terms, it's not like you're showing up to a call with a bunch of like lames. Like,
it's actually like a family in there, bro.
Yeah, it's actually people your age. You guys mess with the same stuff. Like it's like you're talking to your brothers and sisters.
Dude, I feel like that's like the biggest thing that like people are missing, because everyone comes in there to make money, but what, you have money and no friends. What's the point? Like we both know a couple people where it's just like, yeah, you're chasing money, but it's just, I wouldn't really want to hang out with you or be friends with you, right? And therefore, you'd never even be a good rep.
Yeah.
It's tough, right?
Yeah.
But I just like speak a little bit more about kind of your like struggles in like the agency space, like trying to make it work, because that was a big thing for you. That was like your first business, right? Before like the content agency, obviously.
Yeah.
Right. But it was like roofing, like trying to make that work, and then you just made like the switch to closing.
Yeah.
Like, what was that?
I remember it very clearly. Like I remember that, if you remember like that one, there was this one call that was just terrible that I brought to you. It was like absolute trash.
Yeah.
And we watched it together and it was painful to watch back, because I knew I messed it up and I was like, I didn't know why though. Because like I said, like with the agency stuff and the mentorships before, they do give you just a word track and like a script, but they don't teach you what sales actually is.
Yeah. But what what a discovery is supposed to look like, what a discovery even means. Like,
exactly. So it's like going in there blindly, and we were getting good like cost per lead, like everything on the marketing side was fine. It was good actually.
Yeah.
But when it came to the sales, that was the bottleneck. I was the bottleneck for that. And I remember that happened. We went over that call, and then right after that, we went straight to just like whiteboard sessions. Yeah. And you just broke down everything, just like rewired a lot for me. And like every single time we did that, either went over a call, went over objections, any question I had that you were able to answer, it just like 1% better, 1% better, 1% better, 1% better, 1% better every single time. And yeah, like honestly, it just made more sense at that point. Just why would I run the agency and like worry about all these other things? At this point, it's better to just focus on something like closing, and obviously like that's where we're at now with having another offer, another company later. Now it's actually solidified and I can bet on it now. Like I have confidence in it.
Yeah, you feel better now because it's like, okay, cool. Like and the same thing happened to me. I was like, I'm running my own agency, right? But I suck at sales. Let me get good at sales. Then you get good at sales and you're like, cool, now I can go back and run my own business. Now that I'm good at sales, it's just the natural progression.
Yeah. And a lot of people, I know everyone in the community too, because we would talk obviously and like go over stuff. And it's like everyone understands in there too, like sales is awesome. But everyone has like that part of them that wants to start their own business or do their own thing later. And that's the awesome thing, like in the program too, with you, it's like you encourage that. So it's like,
Bro,
yeah, get good
sure.
at sales so you
Yeah.
can start your offer, and then we'll make even more money together later.
Exactly. Like a lot of people kind of hold, I feel like they're setters and closers back. Like you're a setter and you want to be a business owner, just stay a setter.
Yeah.
Right. For me, it's like if you're good enough at setting and you want to start your own business, bro, I'm gonna push you to start your own business. Like get out of your role.
Yeah.
Why are you only setting making $5,000 a month? Why are you only closing making 10, 15? Right. When you can start running your own business, bro.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. A lot of people are just like, I feel like holding their setters and closers back. Like it's obvious that they understand the principle of sales, and you're actually holding them back by telling them, "Oh, go start your own. Like I'll give you an extra percentage of my business. Like stay here with me."
Yeah.
And that's just like the biggest thing that I see. I let everyone go.
Yeah.
It's like go fly. Like go do your own thing, bro. I was like pushing me too. I remember.
Yeah.
Like,
Even like another thing too that I didn't want, like I wasn't looking for, was like someone who had not actually been I guess like in the trenches and closing for a while, actually knows sales. Because there's certain people who like maybe they try to do high ticket sales, they make some money their first month, and then they just like jump into doing just like courses, mentorships, whatever.
Yeah.
I
was able to meet some of those people.
Yeah.
And fortunately or unfortunately be surrounded by those people. So some people like group me in with like the gurus, but like people don't know that I've actually like been closing for a while.
And I think the people who like actually look and actually do their research will see that you're different for that, because that's what it was for me. It was like, okay, like every one of these guys apparently knows sales and has gotten rich with sales, but this guy actually posts his live call recordings, closing 10K deals, 5K deal, however many deals. That really just like brought me into like trust with you too. It's like, okay, like this is someone who I can actually see him doing his stuff live. And the way when you break things down too, you can clearly tell like you know your stuff. And I forget what we talked to. Yeah, like it actually makes sense. It's not confusing. I don't feel more confused when the conversation is done. I actually have clarity. And then I remember you talking about like how much you've invested into sales mentorship and everything too.
Yeah. I guess like talk about kind of what's like different, because everyone gives you a word track, right? But for me, I always teach to like the identity of someone. That's the biggest thing, because it's like you got to understand why you're asking the question. Like question the questions, right? Why am I asking this? Right? Once you figure out why you're asking it, it's like, oh, it just all comes back to someone's identity. Right? So like I guess like how does the training from other programs that you've seen or been in differentiate from like the hands-on training?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things is like that you talked a lot about too, is just closing yourself, because it is like how you said, it is identity. And so you're not scared to like call one of us out on something if it doesn't make sense, or if like what we're saying doesn't make sense. And that's your job as a closer. That's your job as a sales rep. So it's like, I think a lot of us, we don't realize like how many limiting beliefs we have, or how many just ideas that we've never actually stopped to question. Right. And so when you hop on a call and someone asks you like, or someone tells you, oh, I don't have time because of this reason. And if it makes sense because that's an excuse you use in your life, then you're going to let that slide.
Yeah.
Versus, you focus on really like helping us close ourselves during our day-to-day. And like saying like, okay, like you do have enough time because look at this. So why are you using that excuse? And now that it makes sense for us, like personally, now I have that identity to hold someone else to that, standard too.
Yeah. What are your like New Year's goals this year? Where do you want to be, like, and like, what's the plan?
Yeah. New Year's goals, I probably, if I had to put it to like 3 things, materialistic, I'll start with first, is like probably just like a new car, a new place, like a nicer place. And then one more thing. Probably just like the right circle, honestly.
Dude.
Like that, I feel, because I feel like even when we've met up and everything, like I feel like we've experienced all those things. Moving into the high rise, right? Having rich friends to go hang out with and everything. But it's like after you get it and then you kind of take a step back from it and you keep kind of like going in between and you learn what you really value.
Yeah.
Because you can make 10K, 20K, 30K with sales with any business model. But you also want to like design your life. Like people don't understand that as like sales is a means of doing that.
Dude, quick story. Like I've spent probably like thousands at the club, right? And it's like lit, it's fun, right? But yesterday I was on FaceTime with my little sister and she was like, I'm hungry, I want a midnight snack. I was like, bet. I DoorDashed for her like some Taco Bell. $20. Bro, that made me happier than any club night.
Yeah.
Ever. And it was $20.
Yeah.
Like it actually yesterday I was just like, whoa. It's like I'm doing shit wrong. Like, I need to switch up like all this money for what?
Yeah.
Just spent $20. And I feel the happiest right now.
Yeah. No, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. You learn where you really come from, like where you gain your fulfillment from.
Yeah.
Because same thing, like it's January. This month was like probably like 4 or 5 family birthdays. And I was able to get them all gifts. And like that brought the most fulfillment. Because I remember not being able to do those things. You know what I mean? And so being able to provide, or like same thing, like someone asking you or someone telling you they want something and then just sending them like, oh yeah, like it gets there tomorrow or something like that. Yeah. Like that's the bit. I guess everyone has their own types of ways like showing love, but to have the freedom to do that, where like you're not thinking about a number in your bank account, you know, and you're not stressing about that. Like sales actually just makes you a better person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other goals this year?
Yeah, obviously like with switching over to more managing and like scaling offers now too. Definitely want to, goals wise would be I want to put them like input based. I want to have like a few clients that I take from like maybe not necessarily like 0, but like where they're at now and at least like triple that.
That's good.
Triple that. And I mean, yeah, you'll see more of like what I'm working on, but I really want to, it's going to be a little different from some like what other people are building. Just to kind of like stand out in the market, and it's going to be something like really long term too.
Gotcha.
So
nice, bro. Sweet. Well, super excited to see where you go. Glad we're able to chat, but I don't really have any other questions. It's been a blessing to just like be able to work with you. Like, been great to work with.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Likewise.
Yeah. But you got anything else you want to, I guess, like tell people?
Yeah. I mean, I would just say last words would just be like, if either like you're an off-roader, which technically I was with the agency, or you're just trying to like make money online, like doesn't matter how close or far you are in the space. Like you definitely know your stuff, and like I would definitely say you're like the best investment that I've made, you know, in this space, because I didn't realize even like what I was getting myself into, if I'm being quite honest at first. But like I said, like just completely exceeded expectations in all area. Yeah, there's no one else I'd rather like invest into. Even now I know I can still like come back to you, reach out to you, and you'll be able to help me in like those areas. And that's what I count as like super valuable.
For sure, bro. Like that relationship is more valuable. Like people think like, okay, cool, I'm gonna sign on and learn sales, but it's not that. It's like you sign on, you learn sales, and now you have the connection for the rest of your life in any other business venture that you want to do.
Yeah. Like, and people think selfishly. I feel like they neglect that side of it. They're like, oh, just give me sales training and then take my money and then that's it. But it's not even about that. Like you will learn sales, you get all the training you need. But it is at the end of the day, like everyone hears that, like your net worth is your network is your net worth. It's true at the end of the day too. So it's valuable.
Is there something you want to tell people, or any off-roaders, or maybe people that are 9-to-5 college that want to start making more money, like, but are on like the fence and they're just like, fuck, I don't know if I should do it. I don't know if this guy's the right mentor. I see a bunch of other people. Like, what would you tell those guys? And then
I would tell them honestly, like just do their research, because if you do your research, they'll end up here anyways. You know what I mean? Like everyone will go and choose like the person that they like the most. And if they don't like you, you know, your content or like whatever, they don't vibe with you, like that's fine. There's so many other like coaches out there. But from what I've seen and everyone else in the community is like if you're looking for an actual community where there's a mix of like high ticket salespeople, offer owners, everyone who's just trying to like make money with sales and really grow and build something real for their future and their family and everything. Same passion, same desires, same like dreams. And then you're not only looking for just like the community, but like the actual hands-on one-on-one coaching. Like that's something that we get from you that you don't get. Like some people you get thrown in a group and maybe you talk to them like once a week or something, versus I know I can hit you up whenever and you'll be able to answer my questions. You'll be able to help me. You'll save me 6 months of, you know, pain trying to do sales my way, you know, or trying to do something that was like incorrect.
I'm actually so jealous. Do you know how much I would have wished someone would have told me to stop like following word tracks and scripts like from day one?
Yeah.
Like I would have wished, but instead they were just like, "I'll follow this script, like follow this process."
Yeah.
For like 6 months straight, I was like, "Why is my close rate only up by 5%? I paid $7,000 for this program."
Yeah.
There's so many bad coaches out there, I feel like. So like I kind of have I guess like motivation to like take that gap in the market of being someone that actually produces real results is on the back end fulfillment, like more than the marketing, more than even the sales process.
Yeah. And that's
more. Yeah.
That's what you see in the program too. Like everyone in there that's what they're actually after. Like if you're looking for just like, oh, I just want supercars and money and this and this and that, and that's as far as you know, like in your mind, you just sold the dream, but you don't actually know, then I would say stop and do your research. Like actually before you do anything, watch the YouTube videos, like watch the content, talk with you, whatever. Because a lot of people that they do that, they just sell the dream, sell the lifestyle, versus like if you're looking for something real where you're not going to feel like you got scammed after or feel like, dang, like I thought this was going to be it. If you want to like be sure that you're investing something and it's going to work as long as you put in the work, then like those people will find you. Like that's how we found you.
Yeah, no, for sure. Well, I appreciate you taking the time out of your day. Probably got some calls booked today, but yeah, looking forward to seeing you progress this year. So, nice chat.
For sure, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, gotta pull up Dallas soon.
Yeah, I will.
Got that. Well, yeah, if you guys obviously are looking, well, I'll probably put like Damien's tag somewhere around in this channel, maybe in like the description and whatnot. Shoot him a follow, but that's pretty much it.